stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. Sometimes I like my glasses on, sometimes I don't. They're not real anyway. But happy Sunday. We have a lot of stuff that we're doing today, so I'm like, why not just, vlog? So it's 9 o'clock. We're getting ready to head to church now. I have my purse I just packed. Usually I just bring my Bible in my purse. So I have this new Bible, which I'll show you guys when one of my tabs is coming on. I will link it down below. I think this is the perfect travel Bible. It's a New American Standard Bible, NASB. But it's cute, it's small. I have my Bible tabs on it, green, and I just bring it every week when we go to church. So we are on our way to church, and then I will bring you guys along with me throughout the day.
I'm steadily changing, it's making me better. I'm turning a new thing, it's making me stronger, yeah. Christ is in my life forever, yeah. Christ is in my life forever, yeah. Wow, I can understand. You're a perfect man. Got the whole world in your hands, but you still reaching.
All right, you guys. So we are on our way to the movies. Went to church, went out to eat, and now we're gonna go see the movie called The Forge, which is a new Christian movie that's out. I heard it's really good. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok, and mostly TikTok actually, about it. So I'm excited. I think that's where I saw it at. So we picked why not go see it on Sunday, and then we're gonna go pick up Cami girl from her grandparents' house after that. But that is what is on our docket right now. We just went to TJ Maxx, got some fall stuff. I'll show you guys that when we get home. Just for our bedroom, just like new pillows and stuff, so that it can be a little revamp for the fall. And then we went to Lowe's, looked at some stuff, and then went to Michael's, and I got some scrapbooking paper that I can use to make a new background for my Kindle. And then I don't know if I'll make like new envelopes for cash stuffing. I might for the season. I probably will, just to like change it up a little bit. So we'll see. But I bought a whole thing. They were on sale for $5 for the big scrapbook 12 by 12 paper. So we're pulling up to the movies now, and I will let you guys know how it is after.
Oh, ew.
Yo, we gotta get him used to the camera. Yeah, we're gonna be working on that so that he can be a guest star here and there. But time to go see The Forge. Hi y'all, I am as you can see in my comfy clothes, we are back home. It's basically 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's been a long day. I'm literally exhausted at this point. But I want to talk to you guys about the movie. I'm about to heat up some dinner. Cam was over at my parents' house and my mom made ziti last night and sent us some and her some home. But the movie was so good. It really was so good. There was one part where one of the characters was like, advice that he was given was to be a fountain and not a drain, and that has just been like the #1 thing that I've been thinking about since watching it. And it's just so true. Like, be sure that, you know, you're not just taking from everyone around you and using them to like build yourself up or to get to where you want to be in life, but being a fountain and like pouring into other people. And as disciples, that's what we're called to do. We're called to love one another. We're called to encourage one another. We're called to care to one another. And that was just like, I've never heard that before, and I was like, I really like that. Whereas a drain, you're just taking everything. You're not giving. Like, there's nothing coming out of a drain. It all just goes in and you're being filled up, but what are you doing to better and help those around you, like your brothers and sisters in Christ? So that was very eye-opening. I think the movie was great for everyone, but like, I think men and young men and boys should definitely watch that movie because the main character was a young male teen, and it just showed like the beauty of the transformation process that God really takes you through. And when you're obedient, like what happens to you, the effects of like having people around you who pray for you, encourage you, lift your name up, like really prayer was like a big part of the movie. And it just showed like, you never know, like when people are praying for you, how quickly like things can take into effect. And it just encouraged me, like with my prayer journal and stuff. A lot of the times I don't always find myself praying for myself. I'm mostly praying for those in my life, those around me, those who ask me to pray for them. Like, I'm definitely that kind of praying friend. Like, you might not know that I'm praying for you, but I definitely am. And it just shows like how that movie showed how powerful other people praying for you and you praying, how powerful it really is. One of the other characters said like, praying should be the steering wheel. We should be gripping onto it daily, not letting go, holding on tight, and then allowing God to direct and lead us where we go. But prayer, very evident in the movie. That was like one of the main themes, I believe. But it was really good. I highly recommend everyone go see it. I almost cried like a good 2-3 times. It was very moving and powerful, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was nice to go to after church. Later on, I'm gonna do like my Bible study for the night, and I'll tell you guys kind of what we talked about at church, because church was really good too. Like, today was just an overall good day with like good messages and everything. So I will share with you guys my church notes, but right now I am just trying to get in the house, relax. We got our Hungry Root package, so I'm gonna open that up with you guys and show you guys what's in it. We get 5 meals right now. It's like $100 a week. It's a little pricey, but it's good and it's really healthy for you. So I'm gonna open that up and then heat up some dinner, eat, get her in the bath, in the bed, and then be able to do like my little Bible study and reading for the night, and then call it a night because I'm exhausted. I was gonna take out my hair, but I realized we have a Labor Day cookout tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm not trying to go looking a hot mess. So I'd rather just go looking like this. It's better than me taking out my hair and not washing it and all that kind of stuff. So I'll take that out probably like tomorrow night because I get it done on Wednesday. So let's see what is in this Hungry Root box. It's a big box too. Oh, and I want to show you guys, I did go to TJ Maxx. I did tell you guys that. The stuff that I got for our bedroom is already upstairs, so I'll show you guys that later tonight. We got a wreath for the door, so I'll show you that. And then we got these cups. There's 3 in a pack. They're the little munchkin cups, but they're like the no mess sippy cups. And a lady in the store actually was like, these are great cups. I use them for my daughter. They're really good. They helped her learn how to drink out of a cup. She transitioned to like a regular cup very quickly after using this. So we're trying to get out of Cam using the Dr. Brown's bottles. These ones, we use these ones with the straw. And we have a lot of issues with like the air and her like not being able to get it out sometimes. So we're kind of over those bottles. So we're going to try out those and see how they work. But let's see. We have, let me see what the meals are. It's like definitely different from HelloFresh. They kind of just give you all the ingredients and you have to separate it yourself, which is fine. But we have an air fryer bruschetta chicken Caesar salad, blackened chicken and zucchini, skillet, We have roasted chicken thigh and pad thai veggies, green chili chicken and veggie tacos, and then beef short ribs with mashed sweet potatoes and broccoli. And then I got, these are extra. These are the freebie potatoes. Got broccoli, got the green chili for the tacos, got bell peppers. This is the pad thai veggies and sauce stir fry kit. Everything's like a good size too, I would say. Seasoning, cucumber, more bell peppers, the taco shells, and then all the meats. We have beef short ribs, we have the chopped chicken. Kevin's Natural Foods Target has these. It's mashed sweet potatoes, so these should probably be able to be heated up in 3 minutes, so that's nice. Just like quick and easy stuff, honestly. Chicken patties, natural chicken patties. And then we have 2 chicken thighs in this bag. And I think that that's it. The rest is ice packs. The thing gives you all the recipes on this paper, but I have it on my phone as well. The quickest one takes 10 minutes, which is the Caesar salad, and the longest one is 25 minutes. So it's like, it's nice and easy and just convenient. So we'll see how these ones taste. There. Looks really good.
I will get past, it's not so bad. Yeah. Feel me within, I'm gonna win. Ain't got a question, cause I got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cause I got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my, what a sacrifice. He really suffered up until he died. Yet here I am just moaning and groaning, complaining. Power is on my side. So this that I'm going through, had to change my thoughts and my attitude. Clear my mind if I thought I would lose. I was wrong, what is fear? I don't know. Rise above it, let's go higher. Feel the spirit overflow. Flow, yeah. It's a process, I will get past. It's not so bad, yeah. Feel me within, I'm gonna win. Ain't got a question. Holy Ghost inside, precious gift from the Lord. Oh, he changed my life, greater than anything.
Alright y'all, so I'm back in my room. Just got done washing dishes, cleaning up the kitchen. I want to show you guys the stuff that I got for our bedroom. Our room has an accent wall that's green, which is a little darker than these curtains. And now that I got these pillows and stuff, I'm like, I think we need darker curtains. I mean, unless it just doesn't matter because they're not like that close. But this is the green pillow that I got, and it doesn't, you see how it doesn't really match. And then this side is darker, so I'm like, maybe we need darker curtains because the curtains are a little bit lighter than the accent wall. Like this definitely matches the accent wall a little better. So I'm gonna look on Amazon and see if I can find other curtains. But this I got to put like in the front of the bed so that we don't need multiple pillows we can just have that one in the front, bringing like that pop of color. I still have this pillow, which I plan on keeping on the bed. It says, "I have found the one my soul loves," and I like that because we have paintings around the room that says, "God gave me you for the ups and downs. A perfect marriage is just two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other." And then this is us on our front wall, and I'll show you, but I need to clean the room. And then we have "You will forever be my always" with our wedding pictures underneath on the other side. So I'll probably be cleaning this week, so you'll see all that in my weekly vlog probably next week. But then this is the blanket that I got. The pillow was $24.99. This is all from TJ Maxx. It is Devi Designs. And then this is Nicole Miller. I get a lot of Nicole Miller stuff from TJ Maxx actually. But this was $19.99, and it's an oversized decorative throw with 50 by 70. But you see how this one's darker too, so it's not going, okay? So I don't know, I wanted like fall colors, but then this can also stay up like when it gets like to Christmas time, because green is also like a Christmas color. I don't know how we're gonna decorate for that, but I want to keep the cozy like army green vibe in this room. And then we desperately needed new pillows, like big pillows, so I got these are actually a 2-pack. I think it's Ava is what the company is. Premium luxury. I don't know what size, it doesn't say on the ticket, but they're really big. I don't see the size on them, which is kind of rude. They were $24.99. They're huge, but I got white because our bedspread is white and I just thought it would be cute. So I'll have to see though, because I feel like anytime you have like white like linen or like, you know, comforters and stuff, it's a little bit off. And I'm like, actually I don't know if these are ivory or not, I don't know, but might have to get a new complete sheet set and then maybe a new comforter. We have another comforter downstairs, so I'm gonna see what the condition of it is, because we have a bunch of white comforters. I might just switch it back out because this one is more like a cream and I'm just not really feeling it, because especially if these pillows are white, I'm not gonna like how that looks. So later this week I'll get this already, but I'll probably have it on the bed tomorrow and see what it looks like with this comforter, but you guys will see it. I'll have to show you guys another video because this is not gonna be done. And then I'm gonna be looking for darker curtains. I'll have to search Amazon because we got these a while ago, so I'll have to search and see if I can find darker curtains because I don't like that. It's two different shades. So I'm pretty much exhausted. It's 9 o'clock now. We had a long day. We woke up at 8:30 to church, breakfast, movies, then went to go pick up Cam, stayed at my parents' house for a little bit, came back home, ate, cleaned up a little bit, and then got her in the bath. She's in her bed now, and I'm like, I washed the dishes and I'm ready to call it a night. But I just want to make sure that I have my week scheduled. So in my last video, the September reset, I did do my calendar and everything, so that's all done. I just have my planner here. I just want to look over tomorrow, make sure I don't have any appointments or anything, which I don't. Tomorrow's Labor Day. Well, today you'll see this video, it's Labor Day. We just have a cookout for Labor Day and that's it. So I want to, if I wake up in the morning, this will be edited so that you guys can probably see it in the afternoon. And then I'll probably take out my hair. Honestly, I'll probably take out my hair Tuesday during Cam's nap time. I'll probably, because I don't have anything to do on Tuesday, so I'll probably just save that for Tuesday. I have to record another video probably Tuesday for my booktube, which I have picked out. I just have to record that, and that's pretty much it. Trying to stay on top of my filming, but I pretty much, like, I'm okay editing the day before if necessary. It doesn't take me that long to edit, but I'd rather not. So hopefully I can catch up and record the videos quicker so that I have like at least 2 days to edit and fall back on editing. I want to read a chapter of this tonight. I have my whole Bible study basket. I need to like organize it for this month. I have not organized it for this month. Let's talk about what church was about today. So this is my little sermon notebook I actually got from Daily Grace Co. It is lovely. I still have a good bit left and then I'll need to get another one. I use it for my sermons for church. Like I bring it with me. I used to use it just for regular sermons that I watch on YouTube, but I now write in my other notebook for that. That notebook is almost done, so I'll be needing to get a new notebook for that, and eventually I'll get another one of these. It's nice. It has the speaker, scripture, topic, date, and a little remember this on the other side. So like if you're looking for something to bring to church with you, it's very small. I put this in my bag of my purses and it fits fine with my little Bible, my new green Bible that I showed you guys. Bring that in this to church. So in church today, we started a new series. It was called New. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I just feel like God is just so on point. I told you guys the word for the month is restore, and that's like to bring back, make new, and it just was fitting that I was like, oh wow, he is preaching on the topic of new. That's what we'll be doing for the next couple of weeks. Today he was in Jeremiah 18, 1-7. And I didn't, you hear her in there screaming, talking to herself. She's having a great old time in there. She takes her time going to sleep. So sorry if you hear her in the background. But Jeremiah 18, verses 1-7. I did not know this is where it was in the Bible. I've always liked the message behind like God being the potter and us being his clay. That's basically what he was talking about today. Started off with saying like, God will tell you go. You don't know why you're going. You don't always understand why you're going. He's not going to tell you why all the time. We're hesitant to go a lot of the times just because we don't understand and we don't know the final outcomes, and we're comfortable. We don't want to leave our comfort zone, fearful of what it is that we may be walking into or what, you know, is to come. But God is orchestrating everything on purpose for our purpose to get us to the final destination of who he created us to be. It kind of all pointed into like the same thing of what the movie The Forge was talking about too. The main character, he just was not who God wanted him to be yet. In the whole movie, he was kind of like molded by people, experiences, things, and his relationship with God, and he was walking towards the path of now becoming who God created him to be as a young man. And it's just like, okay, God, I see you putting everything all together, the first church, then you reinforced it in the movie, and it just such a like eye-opening thing to like what it truly means to be a disciple of Christ. I think reading Acts and like Galatians, Paul shows that. Like, what better way to learn how to be a disciple than to read in the Bible and understand like what the disciples went through, and the fact that it is going to cost us. And that's what he talked about too, which I'll mention later on. I think I wrote that down. If you're going to follow God and be obedient and truly be a disciple and truly be a Christian that's not lukewarm, that's following God, then it's going to cost you, and the cost is worth it, because what God can do in our lives is just so much more than we can even imagine. Once we get through like life is going to be hard. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be, you know, times where we want to give up. We want to know what's coming next. We are scared. We're worried. We're all the things. Like, life is a constant battle up and down, but knowing that no matter what it is that we go through, God's going to work it together for our good, which is what Romans 8:28 says, is just so powerful to keep going and trust. Continue to be obedient no matter what, but understand, like, if you're really going to follow Christ, it's not an easy walk. It's not all cute and what everyone puts on like TikTok and Instagram and all this kind of stuff. Like, you're going to go through stuff. You're going to be tested and tried, and you're gonna struggle. You are. But ultimately, if we keep our eyes on God, we will get through everything. Like, it will all come together and make sense in the way that he wants it to in the end. So he was talking about how the clay goes through a process. So basically it's moldable and formed, and then the clay was in the potter's hands the whole time. And we are the clay and God is the potter, and he's molding us. In the scripture, it's saying, like, where was it? It said in Jeremiah 18 verse 4 that the clay was marred. The clay was all jacked up. Y'all, I don't know about you, but I'm not perfect. I'm going through, like, I have my own struggles. I have my own, you know, weaknesses and areas in my life where I fall short. And that is like the vision. Like, I am not perfect. We all have that sinful nature. We all are marred in some type of way. And the only way to become molded is to be in our Father's hands and him mold us into who he wants to be. And in church, he was talking about how some things have to break off, how you have to detach, how you have to lose some things, how you may have to leave some people, some circumstances, cut off those things. God's going to add other things in. Like, he is working to mold you into the final product that he wants you to be and us to be. And I just think like that image and that illustration is just so, like, you can just imagine being at like I never actually went to like a pottery making like class or anything, but when you start, it doesn't look good. in the like even throughout the process, it might look a little crazy. It might look a little lopsided. It might be leaning on one side. It just might be a little ugly, you know? Like it's not gonna look how it's supposed to until it's done the whole process. He was talking about how, like, if you have mugs at home, like how they're made, it doesn't start off looking like the finished product. You're gonna have to go through the process. You're gonna have to go through the fire and be refined, and you know, water's involved in the molding process to make it hard and firm. And he was saying that the water represents like our tears. Our tears are worth a lot. They help the process, help mold us, because we're crying, we're shedding tears, is making us who we are. Those experiences, that pain and everything, it's purposeful. It's all working. And he said release of the water, like your tears, they're part of the process. They're what help evolve, shift, and change you. Talked about how, like I was saying, like the clay was marred. It didn't turn out as he planned. It didn't look good, but the clay was still in his hands. So even though your situation now may not look good, you are still in God's hands. I am still in God's hands. He can reshape, reform, and change anything and do what he thinks is best for us. Not what we want all the time, not what we think we need. He knows better, and he's going to, while we're in his hands, mold us into what it is that we need to be. He was saying how we need to be cooperative with God. He tells us what to do, where to go. Do it. Be obedient. And I feel like me personally, I'm like, you sure? I'm a planner. I like to know what's going on, what's next. So I can totally understand, like, when he was saying a lot of times we're hesitant because we don't understand. It's true. Like, we are kind of like in a generation time where you want to know everything. You want to get everything quick. Everything is just like this. But with God, it's not that way. We truly have to trust and have faith and go where he's telling us to go. And oftentimes we are not going to understand. He's not going to tell us what it is that he's doing. But later on, it will probably make sense. Or it will make sense when he reveals his plans and you see everything unfold. And you'll know who to give the glory to, because most of the time, anytime the situation is like that, we cannot get the credit. There's no way we can get the credit, because it's always something just like wild and unimaginable, and that's how you know, like, it's God. He said God is working on us continually, on his wheel in his hand. He's moving in our lives, cutting, removing things, puts us in the fire to refine us and makes us stronger. That is creating us to be new. And then a lot of the times, which I feel like I can relate to, and I'm sure someone else can too, is going through this process. Like, people who saw me today, I'm not the same person who I was before. I'm not the same person who I was in high school, in college. Like, it's 2 years ago. I'm not the same person, because I've been going through a process. I've been being shaped. I've been developing my relationship with God. And oftentimes people who are coming into your life after all of these things have happened, they see what the new thing is. They see this new version of you. They don't see what you went through back then. They don't see the tears that you cried. They don't see the struggle. They don't see any of that. They don't see the process. They just see, you know, who you are today. So people who are new, who don't know me, but, oh, she got it all together, blah, 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 this, she, that, blah, 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 whatever it may be, but don't know, you know, everything that I went through to get to this point, and the work that I put in, and, you know, the faith and my relationship with God and everything like that. Like, no one sees what you went through. No one sees, you can tell them, but if it's new people, they just don't see that. And that's often the hard the hard thing about it all, because people see it and they want to be where you are. They want, you know, think that your life is a certain way, but they have no idea what you went through to get to where you are today, how much it took for you to change and, you know, evolve and shift like we are intended to do. So that was something that I was like, yeah, I get that, because a lot of people think, like, you know, what you see on the outside is just like the final thing, but you have no idea the journey and how it really is. Like, only, you know, I feel like with everything that has been like hard in my life, that like up in like the last couple years, my husband is the only one who understands. My husband's the only one who's seen the deepest of the deepest lows, how things have affected me, and I think that he's the only one who truly notices, not maybe notices, but like can see the transformation like completely, because he's been there every step of the way. And you know, I'm 27, I'll be 28 in December, but me and my husband met when I was 19, so 9 years pretty much, and that's a totally different girl. 19-year-old me, that was a totally different girl. I can't even believe it sometimes. So it's just like, it just goes to show. But anyway, my overall remember this was: be obedient, follow God where he is taking me, even when I don't understand. He is shaping me into who he has created me to be. And I'm just like so on fire for September. I'm ready to get into my Bible study. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do the rest of the night. I'm like exhausted. I'm probably gonna go to bed around 11. It's 9:35 now, but I'm going to do my Bible study. I have to plug in my iPad so I can actually get to YouTube, because I don't want to be on my phone, so that I'm not distracted with any other apps or people texting or whatever. So I'm gonna plug up my iPad. I am going to read a chapter of this while my iPad is charging, and then I'm going to prayer journal, do my Bible study, and I'm gonna head to bed because I have a long day tomorrow and I want to wake up early so that I can get some stuff done as far as like editing this video, because I gotta edit the video. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for the support on the last video. Your kind words and your support really mean a lot to me. I'm excited for this month and the content that is coming, and I will see you guys on Friday in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has